guys, how are you doing? This is going to be a Dungeon Den Army Painter speed paint attempt, if we can call it that. I'm excited and looking forward to these. People are raving. If they do what they say they're going to do, I'm going to be super excited. There's one thing as a DM, when I have people around on the table and my scenery out and miniatures, I've been getting other people to paint my stuff, been super cheeky, been super lucky as well. All players are painting themselves, and I'm kind of scenery. Yes, I think I'm on top of that. Miniatures, I'm not a good painter, so you want to see somebody very average, see if we can paint half decent miniatures. It'll be tabletop, and you see from a foot away. Here we go. And look at that, starting with Epic Encounters, Hall of the Orc King. Absolutely awesome box art. Really have been looking forward to painting this as soon as it came. Models solid, so intricate. I've been worried, but now's the time with the speed paints. As always, getting the brushes out, the easiest thing, and then dry brushing. I actually like dry brushing. It's been a while on models, but out of the whole 20 I did, 7 of them ended up like this. Splat. Oops. Shit. Keep going. Don't worry about it. Just keep it going. So 7 out of the 20 were super white. And I think in the next few bits you're going to see how white one of the orcs is that I am painting. But I'm just getting on with it. Speed paint magic, and here it is. I've got to be honest, guys, that's a size 7 brush. I wet it at the end, put the speed paints out, and just started using them. No water really necessary. Putting it on thick. This is like 2 times speed, but semi-careful, but getting it on. And it really felt easy and enjoyable. Very impressed right off the bat. I mean, you can see how white this guy is. And just on another model, these came out my favourite, I think, out of everything that I had tried. And the bones here, putting the green in between, knowing that these spade paints, it's like a bit like contrast paint or oils, that doing all the darker colours first, you can actually then go lighter, and it all just seems to blend really well, which is a massive bonus. And having this in the back of your head and the way they do dry and the way they work, it kept me motivated. For sure, please, if you know why the paints work like they do, if you have experience, write down, comment, or ask questions. Absolutely, you can just go ahead and do that, and I'll try my best to answer them or take on any advice or knowledge that you have for these speed paints. But personally, massive fan. It didn't take me long to put the green on, as I say, all 20 models. I'm not going to show you that and bore you to death. And for the rest of the colours, it was as easy as this. You can see there I've put the silvers on, the purples from the box set. And here I am playing with the satchel brown. By this point, I think I put a bit of colour on all 20 models or base colours. And I was now just having fun with this. Honestly, so much fun. I realised that you could blend a couple of colours over the others, like the yellows over the browns, vice versa, and the reds. And now I was using this thing as a wash. I think I added a bit of water here and there, but they were absolutely blending amazingly. Very easy to use, and by this point I had a big smile because I realised I had the time possibly to put a bit more effort into the miniatures. Instead of I always found myself struggling with the paintbrush and the cleaning and the times and the drying times and the layers. This is just a close-up. Look at that. I'm just flying it on, and it, when it had dried, blending beautifully. Look, here's another model just with different colours. I painted that for the wood and then covered the body in it. And I was right. I had a bit of time to just do some dry brushing at the end to lighten it up, knowing now by this point anything I get on a none oil at the end is going to cover all the mistakes. I don't know about you, but if this has been helpful or fun, please mention so, like and subscribe. And look, this is what I've ended up with. Tell me what you think. Is it acceptable, including train? The next video will be magnetising the train and the bases of all the models you see here, so they go neatly away like a diorama on your shelving. If it's anything like me, it could be an absolute mess. Thank you. Bye-bye.